Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl MizzTink. That's MIZZ, not MISS. Yes, and we on here today to talk about none other than If Loving You Is Wrong, season 3, episode whatever it be in the title box called The Tape. So yeah, we see Brad at home with the kids. Them kids, they know a little bit too much and they be asking a little bit too many questions, but hey, you know how kids are, they smarter than you think. When mama coming home and all of this shit, and Brad like, I don't know when mom's coming home and all of this, and then they ask, where was you at? Why you in my parents' business? Stay out of grown folks' business, stay in the child's place. Brad actually answered him and said I was with Marcy, and was like, but you don't talk to Marcy. I'm like, Lord Jesus, they know too much. And then that's when one of the kids say, mom always runs when she see Randall. Yeah, she be running all right, running to that dick. I'm just saying, it is what it is. Eddie comes in and was like all mad and shit, talking about, hey Brad, why you ain't tell me about that kid right in front of the kids? And Brad was like, man, my kid's out here. And then the kid's like, hey, Uncle Eddie. He was like, yeah, hey, whatever. Yeah, y'all get y'all little asses on. Grown folks gotta talk. That couldn't have been Curtis and Cheryl. Because Eddie would have got his ass cussed the fuck out and maybe got put out. No, not maybe. Would have got put in the fuck out. My parents don't play that shit. You don't talk to nobody else's kids like that, no matter if you a family member or not. But anyways, they go outside and talk, and that's when Eddie was like, why you ain't tell me that was your kid and all of that stuff. And then Brad was like, be quiet, I don't want the kids to hear. And then Eddie started quoting some damn 10 Commandments words, talking about she committed adultery. Nigga, please, you the last one that need to be quoting some 10 Commandments words after the fuck shit you do. Whatever. Then that's when Eddie was like, that's why you want to tell my uncle, whatever. You need to tell her, or I'ma tell her, and talk about kill that bitch. Like, damn, like, you a little angry, ain't you, for somebody who ain't squeaky clean your damn self, nigga? Calm the fuck down. But anyways, they go back and forth, and that's when Eddie leaves and said, if you don't tell him I am, it's gonna be some hell to pay, whatever, some type shit. Whatever, my nigga. Let's go and press play to the next scene. So after that, y'all, we see Marcy coming down the stairs, whatever. Miss Louise made her some breakfast. Like, oh, look at the two scoring women coming together. No, that's right. Women power, women power. And Miss Louise says she's leaving and stuff. And then she was like, can we keep in touch? I'm worried about you. And then Marcy gives her a hug. And I was like, that's so sweet. And then they start talking about how Marcy still loves him. And Miss Louise like, I know you do. And then she's like, well, she loves and hates. And Miss Louise like, you can't do both at the same time. Which is very true. And then also says that she, of course she cares about him, because anybody who would actually do some fuck shit or do evil for evil to get somebody back for what they done to them the exact same way, yeah, you care about them because you had all that energy to do that shit, which is very, very true. Oh, and also Miss Louise doesn't believe that Marcy doesn't care. Said, call me in a few months when you stop caring, then you'll say you'll care, because how love is one hell of a drug, y'all. But I'm just saying. Anyways, let's press play to the next scene. Alright, next we see Eddie meeting up with old pill popping, syrup sipping motherfucker Ben and his girl or whatever. And then Ben talking about he in pain, he needs some damn drugs and shit. That nigga, he be fiending for that shit. And also reason why Eddie met up with them was because, Pete was supposed to be there, but Pete didn't show up. And then that's when Eddie asked him, Ben, did he see the tape? And Eddie like, no, he didn't see the tape, and swearing up and down, yeah, whatever. And then that's when Eddie talks shit to his girlfriend or whatever. She's like, are you gonna let him talk to me like that? Yeah, bitch, he is, because your man is a little punk bitch. I'm just saying, he is. I don't understand why you with that nigga. That nigga don't have no nuts to grab, okay? Especially when it comes to Eddie. And that's when Eddie basically put out there that he'll be back at the precinct tomorrow and Pete's dead or whatever. I don't want nothing to happen to Pete. I just want Eddie. I know it's bad to wish death on people, but he's a character, so he acted. But Eddie's character, I just want that nigga to get shot in the head, shot in the ass or something. I just want him begging for mercy. I can't stand Eddie. I can't. But let's press play to the next scene. Alright, next we see Pete up at the precinct, whatever, trying to look at the damn disc or whatever at this damn LTO. And why is the LTO out in the open like that? And why does it look like a broke down voters registration booth? I just want to know that. I'm just saying, that's what it looked like. Whatever. He all out in the open trying to look at it, and that's when Claudette bring her nosy ass up there and talking and shit, introducing herself. And then Pete try to, get her to go away, talk about go get some coffee and shit and everything, because, he trying to look at this shit. And she goes, and then when she come back, she looking and stuff. Girl, get your nosy ass on and get to work. Ain't you new? Ain't you on the clock? Why you looking and shit? But I'm just saying, she saw the whole thing, or should I say not the whole thing, but saw Ben getting shot or whatever, and then Stardust Pete, and Pete like, oh yeah, whatever, and all this, and he closes it down, and then Ben comes in and try to talk to Pete again, and then talks to Claudette, and Claudette was like, yeah, I'm new, how you doing with all this, and then talk about, I'm sorry about your injury, and then she was like, I'm sorry about your injury, and Ben was like, I just want everybody to stop talking about it. She was like, no, I seen it on the video. Just spills the fucking beans. I'm like, Claudette, you fine, but girl, that was just one of the most dumbest things you could have done, girl. It's called keep your... Never mind. So that's when Ben is like, red alert, the antennas go off, and then he runs to the bathroom and tells Eddie about what happened, about Pete seeing it and the girl. And so Eddie, he up there, getting high and shit, but this nigga had the nerve to be quoting 10 Commandments shit. And getting high on some cocaine and got some little thought with him in the bed and shit in Esperanza's house. I'm just saying, I just want his ass to get shot in the ass or in the ear or in some damn fingers like Ben. Just something. Whatever. And that's when he was like, I'm coming down to the precinct and he gonna handle that and stuff. And I'm like, whatever. Eddie, go somewhere. It is what it is. Let's go and press play to the next scene. Alright, so next we see Natalie going up to see Kelly or whatever, and they all talking about the house and stuff. Natalie credit is shot to hell, but Lucius credit, he's good. They could get the house together up to $350,000 or whatever. And then that's when Kelly tells Natalie all about the account stuff, him and selling the house in Virginia, and how he has over $200,000 in his account, not knowing that Natalie forged all that shit on the application, Lucian's signature and all that. So Kelly like, what the fuck? I could lose my job by telling you this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, like, maybe you should have asked before you start spilling the beans. Natalie can't tell Lucian all about the account stuff and everything because he doesn't know anything about it. Natalie all mad time, I've been struggling, this nigga got $200,000. Bitch, y'all ain't married. Y'all not married for one, and then you treat him like what the fuck and why. So I'm just saying, you mad about that shit? Girl, please go on with yourself. Get married first, and then you can have some type of say-so on his account shit. You are just a girlfriend. You are just the bitch he fucking. I'm sorry, Natalie. I like you, but you need to stop tripping. That's his money for his life, because when y'all don't fucking work out, he needs to worry about himself. No disrespect, but I'm just saying. But I'm not even finna go there. So Natalie mad walks out or whatever, and Kelly tells her, you can't tell him, you can't tell nobody, cause she'll lose her job. And she like, alright, fine. But Natalie ultimately ain't hearing it because I think she finna go confront him. But we shall see. Let's go and press play to the next scene. Alright, next we see Pete getting ready, whatever, to start his job in the locker room. Ben come in, start that whole, let's go meet for lunch, brings up that shit. Oh, we went to the academy together. Nigga, get the fuck off of it. He don't want to kick it with you. You suspicious, my nigga. Grow the fuck up. And then they're going back and forth, and Pete talking about he got a lot on his mind. And then as they going back and forth, Eddie comes in, and Eddie all mad and shit, talking about where's the tape at, trying to hem up Pete and scare Pete and all this shit, talking about I'm trigger happy, I get off by shooting people. Like, I just want his ass to get shot. I do. He just seemed like these trigger happy cops that are out today. I'm just saying. But they go back and forth, and ultimately Pete like, I'm not scared of you and all of this stuff. But I think he did spook him a little bit, because when Lucian came in there and broke the shit up or whatever, that's when it came out that Lucian and Eddie are now partners, because Eddie back and stuff. And then Pete like, we can't be partners no more, because Lucian asked what was going on. You could tell him. He's like, nah, I'm good, I'm cool. And then it was like, well, we can't be partners no more. You can't talk to Cap, and we can't be partners no more. No. But I mean, I feel bad for Pete. Like I said, I just want Eddie to get his, and Pete, you gonna be all right. I don't want nothing to happen to him. Hopefully. Let's go and press play to the next scene. All right, so next we got this old scene where Kelly coming home, and Ramsey so happened to be outside mowing the lawn with his shirt on. I'm like, okay, I wasn't. That's all right. But Kelly, of course, she getting turned on. She watching them getting all hot in the pants. I'm telling y'all, it was a puddle down there. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all grown folks, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was a puddle down there while she was watching him. She get out the car or whatever, and Ramsey, of course, he grieving, saying, his mama always wanted the lawn cut, and stuff. And Kelly, of course, understands because she lost somebody. They go in the house. At first, Ramsey was like, I'm all sweaty. Kelly like, oh, no. You could come, girl. You want to see that nigga sweat. Okay. I'm just saying, it. And then that's when they come in and talk or whatever, and Ramsey gets right to business about the house and shit, and Kelly trying to play it off and like, yeah, Marcy and this, and then she didn't really want to call Marcy, but Ramsey want to get this house, so he got to get back to wherever he from to make this money. So Kelly calls her, and then Kelly to me is fake on this one. She been fake to me, especially towards Marcy. To me, she been fake, because first she tried to lie and say Marcy didn't pick up. Marcy actually picks up. Marcy thought Kelly was calling to talk to her about everything was going on, her getting caught up with Brad and stuff. But no, Kelly bypasses all that shit, a cry for help, and says, Ramsey called, and gives Ramsey the phone and all of this shit. And Marcy, she put her big panties on, her big girl panties, like, fuck this, let's get this money. All right, I can meet with you and shit, and, I'm going to meet up with you in 20 minutes. But look like Kelly was mad, though, because that means Ramsey is leaving. Well, Kelly, you set your own self up for that by being fake with Marcy. It is what it is. So, hey, let's go and press play to the next scene. All right, next we see Alex ass, whatever, in the hospital. Nurse comes and says, like, look, 1 minute you good, the next minute you not. Like, what's going on? It's like when Brad came, your blood pressure went up. Her blood pressure's out of whack, her vital sounds and all of this stuff. Bitch, it's called karma. Deal with it, okay? Nurse wants her to get better because Alex wants to go home and all of this stuff, but, bitch, you can't go home. Bitch, you suffering right now. Lay in that bed. And then that's when the doctor was like, you need to do better. You need to get yourself better. And then Alex was like, have you ever had an affair? She's like, no, but I have enough knowledge to know that stress kills. Yeah, that is true. So then while they're talking, Brad comes in or whatever. Brad was like, hi, honey, with these old fake ass. It's fake. This shit was fake. And then that's when the nurse was like, can't you see what you're doing? You hurting her and all this stuff. Because when Brad walks in, her blood pressure goes up. And then that's just like, I'm sorry. I am ashamed. Whatever, bitch. No, you're not. Whatever. Now you are. Okay. And then that's when Brad was like, okay, I'll go. Make you feel better. But hurry home, honey. I got a surprise for you. If that wasn't some sick, crazy-ass, psychotic shit right there, like, yeah, come home. Come bring your ass home. That's like when a girl be like, when she pissed, but all she could say is, okay. Yeah, that bitch crazy. But let's go ahead and press play to the next scene. Alright, y'all, and I'm skipping around because I'm combining scenes together with people, so yeah. Next we see Fawn and Joey. Fawn coming up there to collect the money, but nah, man, she want her another piece of that light-skinned tenderoni, okay? She want to ride that light-skinned choo-choo train, okay? She wants to get off on that train. I'm just saying. Joey all worried, but come to find out Fawn makes a schedule, so Natalie's not there. She made sure of that. But my thing is, why the hell is Fawn driving around here with this money and shit and ain't got no type of gun, no type of protection? Like, your daddy's stupid as fuck for letting you do that shit. They kissing or whatever, and Joey like, look, you gotta go, you gotta go. She's like, alright, fine, I'm gonna go get one more kiss. Joey, you want that ass too, but hey, the girl's in love and dick strong. I'm just saying. Let's go and press play to the next scene. Alright, so while Fawn is coming outside, we see Twan, whatever the fuck it is, and Julius, the mob boss son, watching her, and he's like, she be driving around 17 places, and no protection, no security, just collecting money. When she get the money, we gonna get it. I'm like, oh, Lord. Julius don't give a fuck. He just want the money. You got a week. I don't give a fuck. Give me the money. I don't give a fuck what else, how you gotta get it. I was like, that's how the mob people are. Let's go and press play to the next scene. Anyways, after that, we see Marcy getting ready to go to work or whatever. She's happy, or should I say Miss Louise is happy to see her up, and Marcy gonna make your money. That was a cute little orange or tangerine dress you had on. Yes, it was cute. And then that's when Marcy or Miss Louise says, first thing you need to start off is stop all that drinking, because you can't think when you're impaired. You can't get through anything, any storm while you angry and stuff. I think she said it in the first scene, but I'm bringing it on in this scene, so y'all know what she said. While they talking and stuff, she says, Randall is outside watching the shed and stuff. He's wrong, feels like he's wrong for whatever. Girl, okay, you don't know your son like that. Ramsey is in the back having images of him and Alex and Marcy and Brad, and then all of a sudden he gets his little crazy ass up, and while Miss Louise and Marcy are hugging, to say goodbye, because she on her way, handle her business with the house and stuff. Ramsey comes in and tries to choke Marcy. How dare you get mad at her when you started all of this shit? Mama should have hit him upside the head with a damn plate or something, or a pan. You don't do no shit like that. Y'all. But anyways, y'all, it goes off like that. So that's my ending of my review of If Loving You Is Wrong, Season 3, episode whatever, the tape. It was good. I can't wait to see you this week. But anyways, y'all, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out my sister's website. Check out my homegirl T website for some dope images, y'all. And hey, check out my girl Tomei with her beauty website is all. But I'm MizzTink. That's M-I-Z-Z, not M-I-S-S. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And y'all have a blessed one. Bye.